Hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien. ¿Y tú? Sí. Tu pelos es más piojos. Piojos de los muertos. Feo y gordo. Piojos. Sí. That is the extent, other than cuss words. Or I remember a couple other words, but that's about it that I know of Spanish. But I am prepared to use it at a moment's notice. Welcome. Welcome. It is Sunday here in Dallas, Fort Worth. It is 9:30 in the morning, roughly, approximately. And we're back to streaming on the PlayStation 5. I changed my setup a little bit. I've been doing a lot of experiments. You know what I'm talking about. Experiments with the PlayStation and experiments with the streaming. What I have concluded, to no one's interest but me, what I have concluded is that I am really not going to be able to do the 1440p stuff. We're going to be pretty much limited to 1080p 60. And it's not because my computer can't handle it. It's because my internet cannot handle it. I got away with it a little bit that first time that I did it. But through the course of the experiments that I conducted, I was able to conclude that I had just gotten away with it. Because should there be any form of traffic going on outside of my control, then problems begin to emerge. Major problems. So we're 1080p 60. And I am using my gaming computer to do this, so I do have a lot more horsepower. I'm trying to... See, I've been using another computer, like a little crappy old little microcomputer I got from Micro Center. How about that? See that what I did there? Yeah. No. Anyway. And I can still use that for doing stuff, but I think I'm going to be migrating, at least in this room, for this stuff over here. I'm going to be migrating my streaming to run off the good computer, the gaming computer. Now that I have the PS5 Pro, that's going to pretty much take over my modern gaming stuff. Of course, I still can do stuff with the gaming PC for Steam and stuff like that. But, yeah, anyway, there you go. Unnecessary nonsense. Every time I start one of these streams and I start talking about all this technical stuff and the behind the scenes making of sausage, I'm like, stop doing this. No one cares. Why are you doing this? You're wasting everyone's time and no one wants to hear it. And yet still, every time I start, I have to do it. I have to talk about whatever's been going on and what I'm doing and blah, 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 this sort of thing. So there you go. There's all that. I don't know what I'm going to play. Everybody was interested in me doing Resident Evil 2, the remake, this one. And I said, okay, I'll play that. That sounds pretty cool. And I said, maybe I'll play through this one first again. And then the knife went in between my shoulder blades. And Last Line started streaming Resident Evil, this one. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you? He's like, you've already played it. Like, you are even admitted you already played it. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. So at some point, I am going to play this Resident Evil 2. We're going to get to it. I don't know when. Maybe today. Maybe not. I don't know. I want to welcome everybody to the chat. Let me know if this layout looks decent. It's pretty close to what I had set up once, had before set up. A little bit different, but it's basically the same as what I had set up a while back. Seems to cover all the bases, seems to get the job done. I don't have a webcam set up on this computer. I was trying to decide what I was going to do, if I wanted to move the camera over and everything, so we'll see about that. We'll decide. Decisions will be made. Courts will be convened. Bassarino was first in the chat. He says, is it snowing yet? Are you winning yet? Are you winning, son? And I said, no, but it is John snowing. It's always John snowing. He's sleeping over here. He woke me up this morning by the way he always wakes me up, which is clawing me as he tries to climb on top of me and get his nose to press against my chin. He wants my chin to scratch his nose. So he slams his nose into my chin, wakes me up. And that's how he woke me up this morning. But then to add to that, the coup de grace was that he decided to violently shake his head in all directions and sprayed me all over my face with cat snot. And that got me up. That definitely got me up. So I even think I got some cat snot in my eye, and that was not ideal. That was not my favorite thing to happen this morning. It was not great. Let's put a game on while I talk, because I will talk for a while if any excuse to talk, and Cyrus will talk. Man, some of these games are so good. A lot of these games don't have any kind of enhancement at all. PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro, nothing like that. But they still look really good. And I think they look better for some reason. Maybe somebody had said something that the PS5 Pro uses a different way of displaying graphics. I don't know if it does it for every game, though. But if it does, maybe that explains why some of the stuff looks better than it did previously. I don't know. But this stuff looks really good. It looks good. I'm going to put this on just for a minute. I know we already looked at it a little bit before, but we'll just let it run for a minute. Let's see. Metal Torso. What's up, Metal Torso? The Iron Chest. Hopefully that volume's not too high. I think it might be a little high. I'm going to turn it down just a hair. There. Hopefully that's reasonable. Maybe down just a little bit more. I can't tell. Okay. So yeah, we are doing 1080p 60. We're not doing 1440p. But I did do some other tweaks to try to make the picture as clean and clear as I possibly could. So hopefully, even though it is 1080p 60, it still looks really, really nice. And the important thing is that my internet bandwidth will support it. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. So anyway. There's been a lot going on in the gaming world. There's so much going on. Eugene and I are going to be doing a show on Tuesday, I think, on his channel. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff that's been going on. Craziness. There's so much craziness going on. So many icons of the industry have either been fired, retired, or passed away. Like, it's nuts. It's studios have been shut down. There's been a lot of stuff going on. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with me personally in gaming, because obviously I got the Pro and I've been setting it up and doing all this stuff and trying to figure out what I'm doing as a gamer, evolving or devolving, depending on how you look at it. I think it's evolving. But yeah, what a crazy time. What a crazy time. And then there's also other things that might affect the world of gaming that are more current events, news type stuff, which I don't know if we're going to get into a lot of that, because it ends up being politically oriented when you start having discussions about modern current events. But yeah, a lot going on, people. So my goal with this stream is just to hang out and just run some PS5 Pro stuff and see how it does and just have some fun. Gonna have me some fun. My CD-ROM is supposed to show up March the 8th, I think. For some reason it got delayed again. So, but that's fine. I don't need it right now. But I do ultimately definitely want to hook that thing up to my Pro because I'm planning on collecting some physical games. Mainly like older PS4 games and stuff that are cheap, but some PS5 stuff too, sure, you know. Plus, I don't even own a 4K Blu-ray right now. The best I have is regular Blu-ray, you know, on my PlayStation 3. And I did own one 4K Blu-ray, which was the second Beetlejuice movie, the new Beetlejuice. But I actually gave that to my daughter when I gave her the PS5. So I don't even own any 4K Blu-ray. But there's some that have come out recently that I actually do want to pick up. So, yeah. Plus, apparently, they're doing like a 70s, or I don't know if 70s is the right way to describe this. They're doing like a new version of Star Wars that's going to come out in the theaters. That's like the original Star Wars, but like remastered with all the old stuff that was cut out, put back in, and all the stuff that was put in, taken out, or I don't know, something like that. So pretty close to like the original release, but like cleaned up for all three movies, for the original three. And when that comes out, if it's everything I hope it is, when that comes out on 4K Blu-ray, that's a sure buy. I'm definitely going to buy those. So I've got motivation again. I have a lot of reasons why this PlayStation 5 Pro has been such a... I'm feeling so good about it. Yes, it was expensive. My God, it was expensive. But, look at all the stuff they have. They have Quake 264 on here? I didn't even realize that. Let's look at that. I didn't even realize that was on here. Quake 264 is on here? I don't know if I ever played this. Did you ever play this? Quake 2 on the Nintendo 64? I had no idea this was on this game. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. I did have the original Quake on Nintendo 64. But I never owned Quake 2 on the N64, and I don't know. I guess I've played it at some point, but definitely wasn't like a big thing that I did. Wow, this is interesting. Oh, come on, die. Die, monster! You do belong in this game. Purple water, that's always a good sign. Oh yeah. I found a secret. No, can't even go that way. Wonder if you can sneak in up there. Probably so. Bassarino. What's up, Bassarino? Bassarino, the San Francisco treat. He says, I'm over growing up. I had to share whatever to... Wait, hang on. What? I'm over growing up. I had to share whatever too quick, and I never realized it was actually more to Quake than just to shareware version. Bassarino, you know that I adore you, and I think you're amazing, and you're a good friend of mine. But sometimes it's really hard to understand what you're saying. What are you saying? All right, let me read this again. I got my coffee, so that's helping me understand as well. Hang on. Oh man, I had to have coffee this morning. I hadn't had caffeine for like 3 days. And I was like, I'm getting some coffee. Oh man, I went to the store, went to Family Dollar, picked up some Folgers Colombian, and then I grind. It wasn't beans. It was just the regular Folgers, but I ground it up anyway just to make it finer for my coffee pot. Made a big difference. This stuff is super rich. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna read this one more time, Bassarino. I'm not doing this to be an asshole. I don't. Sometimes I don't understand. That's all I'm saying. Bassarino says, "I'm over growing up. I think there's supposed to be a period. I had to share whatever too quick. Is that supposed to be TOO? This is why I have made a big deal. Look, you can call me an a-hole. Please, it's fine. It's okay. I can take it. You can say that I'm a nitpicker. You can say that I'm that guy for constantly bringing up that it's a problem when people mix up TO and TOO. But the reason that it's a problem, the reason that I say something about it, is because it confuses me when I read stuff and I can't figure out what people are saying because it's the wrong version of the word. That's why I'm confused easily, okay? And that's a me problem, okay? So I'm going to say something because I can't understand what I'm reading. I'm not blaming anybody else. It's just a word. It doesn't make that big a difference. But to me, I get so confused. Help me read you. Help me read you. I'm over growing up. I had to share whatever to TOO quick, and I never realized it was actually more to Quake than just to share wherever. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. Sorry, I'm dragging this out. I'm over growing up. I had to share whatever too quick, and I never realized it was actually more to Quake than just the shareware version. Yes, I got you. I understand now. Bassarino, ever go to Aldi's for coffee? Their German stuff is really good. Wish to me being pretty strong. I've never been to Aldi's ever. Does that sound crazy? There's an Aldi's like literally 5 minutes from me. It's been there for years. I've never been there. Never. Why? I'll tell you why. There's a reason I've never been to Aldi's. I should go to Aldi's. It would make sense. The problem is everyone goes to Aldi's. Everyone. Because it's cheap. And it's good quality. People like it. But everyone goes to Aldi's. Every time I drive past that place, it is packed. And not just with like, not just with like a person in a car. It's entire families of cars. People packed in every relative they have, and they're all at Aldi's. Every time I go by there, it is like a circus. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going in there. I am not going to wait in line for 30 minutes so I can save $2 or $3 or whatever. No, I'm not doing it. So I've never been to Aldi's. If I could find an Aldi's that people don't go to, which good luck with that, then I would go to that Aldi's. But it's too busy. I can't go there. I refuse. I have an enormous amount of anxiety about being in extremely crowded places. And you can read into that whatever you want, but that's the truth. I do not like being elbow to elbow with people and people fighting over. The thought of it even makes me agitated. So no, but I'm sure Aldi's is fantastic. Bassarino, all right, let me try with the phone again. I remember growing up with the shareware version of Quake. There you go. I was like, I know what you're saying. I got you. All right, is there a way to get up in there? Up in there. Probably not. We'll go this way. Quake 2 64 is what we're playing on the Quake 2 release for PlayStation 5. It's so weird. If Last Line sees this, he'll give me a lot of shit. He'll be like, "You're playing Quake 64 on the PlayStation 5 Pro? What? What?" And I'll be like, "Dude, leave me alone. Leave me alone, you son of a biscuit eater." Sorry for the language. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play through this. It's neat. It's neat to see it. It's neat. But do I really want to play through Quake 2 64 on my PS5 Pro? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. The Retro Bro joins the chat. Hola, Chicano. Hola, Retro Bro. Let's see. Metal Torso. I actually don't go into grocery store. I have groceries delivered. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I would. See, I have the Walmart thing. I pay for Walmart Plus or whatever. So I can get, groceries delivered that way. But I wonder if it's worth it to do it through Aldi. I don't know. I don't know these things. Like I said, I'm not an Aldi shopper. Bassarino says, and yeah, Aldi is very busy, but technically if I go on Sundays, when they're mostly sold out of stuff, I find good shit from Aldi's. Well, there you go. I can pull the Last Line too if and ask why you're buying a new console to play old games. Dude, I play old games on everything. That's mainly what I do is play old games. You know me. You know what this is. You knew what this was. How dare you? Quake 2 is filled with characters from DJC's channel, apparently. This is Quake 2 64. It's on the Quake 2 for the PlayStation 5. I didn't even know it was on here. And I was like, let's see how it looks and runs. I don't know. It's okay. It's Quake 2 64. What did I open up over here? I opened up a secret. Come on, get off the ladder. Get in there. Oh, yeah. Super shotgun. Super mega shotgun. Oh, let's see. Middle Torso. Walmart is who I use for delivery. Yeah, that's what I use, Hell Tantrum Bull joins us. What's up, Hell? Hello. Bassarino. Then again, I also decided to finish Master Collection for Metal Gear Solid by buying the remaining games in addition to Delta, and I discovered that you don't get the bonus content? No way, dude. That's... Come on. I would file a very sternly written letter about that. I would definitely lodge a complaint. That's bullshit. That's not acceptable. These companies, man, they be doing stuff. Is there no place to go here? Am I supposed to go up? Probably so. All right, we'll go back up. I saw a ladder. Over here. Over here. Turn around. There we go. Okay, is that where I came in? No, I came in from here. Shoot button to open secret area. I found another secret. I'm a sleuth. I'm a detective. Retro Bro, I had a PS5 once. All I did was play Dark Souls 3 on it. I understand. I understand, John. I understand. I guess I'm a pony. I guess I really do think that explains a lot about me. because I really like PlayStations a lot. I think now that the Xbox thing is pretty much over, we can just admit that which one we prefer. I mean, I love the 360, awesome console, but overall, I've always been a PlayStation guy, you know. It's just me, you know. And I went without a PlayStation for several months this time around. It's been a couple of times around. And I was like, do I really want a PlayStation? And then start to hear about games you want, and obviously Grand Theft Auto 6 coming, and I was like, yeah, I do want a PlayStation. I do. So here we are. All right, so Quake 2 64 is interesting, but not the ideal way to play Quake 2. It's okay. See, there it is. Quake 2 64. They have all these other things. This is the one that you want to play. Let's leave it on easy because we're just goofing around. Hell Tangible got most of my programs reinstalled now. Just a few more things left when I get in the mood again. There you go. Spend most of the time playing older games on Xbox. Dude, there's some great games. There's so many great games. That's why I keep my... I said this before, but I say everything more than I should. But that's why I keep my Series S, is pretty much just so I can play my 360 games with like better graphics. Stupid. I mean, I can't play all of them, but a lot of them, you know. The Retro Brew. John says, so you have no hope in the new CEO? I think it will just be more of the same. We all know they need to do what the shareholders want. Well, I'm going to get into all that Tuesday on the show with Eugene, talking about what I think about what's going on. But I want to give it a little more time, because Monday is the day Phil's supposed to retire. So bizarre. Friday, they announced he's retiring on Monday. And what's her name? Resigned, right? And she was being groomed supposedly to take over, but nope, she resigned. And now they brought in this other lady from an AI development background. Apparently she worked for Instacart and Home Depot or something like that. It really feels to me like, you know, there's something that happens at a company when everybody that's important leaves, and then they bring in these other people to kind of keep their hand on the steering wheel, but things are not moving forward. They're just sort of like driving the bus as long as the bus has gas left. I think, okay, I have my thoughts, but it doesn't feel like the future is bright. I'll say that. Retro Bro, if anyone cares, USA just won gold over Canada in a hockey game. Oh, wow, really? I did not know that. I didn't even know they were playing. The new CEO looks like she's made from AI. Well, she comes from an AI background as far as what she's done and where she's worked, and she doesn't even, I mean, she admitted in her statement that she's got a lot to learn about gaming and stuff, but the stuff she was saying was like strange. And some of it was actually contradictory in some ways to what the actual head of Microsoft had been saying. It just feels like a bunch of corporate speak, and they're going to be winding everything down. It really doesn't feel like there's a bright future. So, Hell says the new CEO. Oh, I already read that. Last line. Oh, wow. I bet that was a crazy game, John. What's up, Last Line? I was talking about you. Were your ears burning? We were talking about you a minute ago. Okay, hang on just a second. I gotta reset my thing. All right. Man, I remember back in the day when I played this on PC when it first came out. I didn't have it didn't, well, maybe it supported hardware acceleration, but it didn't support what I had for hardware acceleration. So I had to play it in software mode, like 640 by 480 or something like that. Yeah, I didn't really get into it back then. It didn't look as nice as this either. It didn't have all the bells and whistles this version has. Silencer. Oh, okay. Yeah, Quake 1 I played a lot, and Quake 3 I played a lot. Quake 2 I kind of didn't play that much. I had a Voodoo 2000 or 3000, I can't remember, when I had Quake 3. But when I had Quake 2, I don't remember what I had, but it wasn't supported by this. That's the way up there. Okay, we'll just go up there. I didn't even go this way. Oh. Need a better gun. Need a better gun. There we go. Now we're talking. Mucho bettero. And that goes back where I was at before. The circle of life. Everything the dark touches is our kingdom. You must never go there, Simba. Oh, hi. Yucca. Check it a chat. Let's see. Let's see. Hell says new CEO looks like she's made from AI. Last line. It's a crazy game. Bassarino. Let us all never forget Jeffrey Epstein influenced Call of Duty and microtransactions. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? There's probably something I just don't know about that you're referring to. I don't know what that means. John says, yeah, it was tied and was in overtime. Oh, I bet that was a great game. I bet that was really good. I wish I was a hockey fan. I always wished that I was a hockey fan. We had a great run several times in Dallas with the Stars. You know, they even won a championship. And I had never cared about hockey. I was working for a company for several years, and the CEO of the company had tickets to the Dallas Stars. Like, he had his own booth or something. I don't know. But he was always giving away tickets. And more than once, I was offered tickets to go to Stars games, and I just didn't go. I just didn't go. I don't care. It's like baseball. I wish I cared about baseball. We've had a good baseball team here, you know? I don't care. I wish I cared. I cared about the Mavericks and they got like decimated, but I didn't care about them that much. Not nearly as much as football. And of course, I care about football and there's no reason to care about football. It sucks being a fan in the city and being a fan of the Cowboys and not being a fan of the good teams. I'm stupid. I could be having such a good time if I cared about these other teams. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's see. Where was I? Mel Torso. Okay, last line. New CEO is there to push things forward for Microsoft data center streaming and AI game development. Yeah. John says, but she didn't call AI gaming soulless. She said something funny in her statement where she was talking about AI slop, and the head of Microsoft had warned everybody at Microsoft to stop using that term, but she used it in her statement. I was like, what? What's going on over there? And she's from AI. I don't know. It's very strange. Last Metal Torso, what's Quake 2, I initially played in software. Then when I got a computer upgrade, I had NVIDIA Riva TNT2. Oh, that was supposed to be a really good setup, the Riva TNT2. I remember hearing a lot of people say it was really good back in the day. Hell says, still remember struggling to play PC games back in the early days. Getting my first NVIDIA card made some things play much better. I can imagine, yes. Yeah. Last line, Bassarino is being serious. Epstein emailed Bobby Kotick about it. I don't know about that. That's something I'm not aware of. So I'm ignorant. I'm vastly ignorant about a great many things. So that's, add that to the list. Throw it on the pile. Pile? Ah, PJ Smith is in the house. USA, USA, USA. PJ Smith. What's up, dude? Bassarino, in the emails that were unveiled, there are emails in which Jeffrey Epstein is saying that every aspect of gaming should be monetized into DLC to sell to customers. He also briefly had an Xbox account. It sounds to me, you know what? I'm going to say something. The more and more I hear about this Epstein fella, the less I like him. You know? Not too many admirable attributes to this, whoever this Epstein fella is that you're talking about. Seems like, he's not, doesn't sound like a good dude to me. I don't know. Maybe not, maybe there's people that have another opinion. I don't want to upset anybody, but not exactly sounding like a kind of guy I'd like to hang around with. You know what I mean? Hell says Epstein played Call of Duty years ago on 360. This might explain some things. I bet he was one of those hackers. He's the reason that Modern Warfare 2 got so screwed up. Damn it, Epstein. PJ, everyone knows the real team. Oh, wow. That sounded very ominous, PJ. The last line, hockey is so fun to go to the games. I know it is. I'm not saying that it's not. I know it is. I have family members and friends that love hockey. And for my whole life, all I've ever heard is how awesome it is. And they've shown me that it is. And I should go and become a fan. But it hasn't happened for some reason. I don't know. I'm not making some excuse to justify this failure on my part. I'm simply owning the fact that it is a failure. Bassarino, is a cow got banned when he was making what? This is the problem with the text to speech. This is the problem with text to speech. I think you're saying his account got banned when he was making threats related to Bill Gates and his STDs, and he was a black ops player. Here's a cow got banned. Damn, that cow. I know what you mean. What happened to Epstein's cow? It's on the loose. It's out there running amok and like influencing other cows. Hell says, just don't care about basketball, football, hockey, or baseball unless it's on the Genesis. Well, you know what? That's fair. I can't argue against that. The Genesis is the best way to appreciate those sports, for sure. Last line, you're right about that side. He sounds like a bad hombre. Look, all I'm saying is these islands, they're not sending us their best. That's all I'm saying. These private islands, the people that come from those private islands, they're not sending their best. That's all I'm saying. Last line, in St. Louis, we have usually only had baseball and hockey. Made the choice easy for me. Well, there you go. PJ Smith, Epstein's cow was on the flight log. He's been redacted. I wonder what the cow's name was. I don't even. There's some code name for the cow. Oh my God. It's not. Look, it's a horrible thing. We have to. I know it's a horrible thing. Making light of it's probably not good, but it is what it is. We have to make light of these terrible things. I don't get into politics, but you know, once in a while we can goof around a little. It's fine. Just don't get all weird and start. You know what I'm saying. There's a line. There's a line. There's a line. And we want to stay on one side of the line. Oh, really? Really? Is this a thing or is this just a block? I think it's just a block. Some of the stuff in this game, I can't tell what it is. Wow, that guy I blew his head off. Normally I'd charge $100 for that. No. What? What? Anyway. Alright, let's go in this elevator. Really, dude. Damn it. So much death. Can I get that? Oh, that's the wrong button. No, I did hit the right button. I just hit it too late. Let's try it again. There we go. Yeah, piece of cake. Bassarino, sorry, I don't think the Texas speech wants me to tell anything truthful, and that's why it keeps messing. That's right. It's all being controlled by the globalist agenda, the PC master race community. Anyway. PJ Smith, cow code name was Mr. Mooner. Mr. Mooner. Yeah. Last line. So, what were you all saying about me behind my back? I was just saying that I was playing Quake 2 64. They have the Nintendo 64 version on this. I didn't realize it was part of this. So I was playing Quake 2 64, and I said that if Last Line catches me doing this, he's going to give me shit about playing an old game on the new console. And then we all laughed, and a good time was had by all. So, Hill says, funny, it was the Genesis NHL games that got me to watch NHL for a time back in the mid-90s. That's interesting. Well, dude, those games on the Genesis, I got to say, of all the sports games on the Genesis, the hockey games, look, I'm telling you, I'm not a fan of hockey, but the hockey video games on the Genesis, and there was the first one that came out on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, I played the crap out of that. I played the crap out of the Genesis ones and the first one on PlayStation. There's some great hockey games in the older era, in the retro era. And Genesis had most of them. Those are really, really good. I think of all the sports games on the Genesis, the hockey games are the best. And I love Madden, don't get me wrong. But those NHL games are freaking great. They are fantastic. Last line, NHL and Genesis was great. Definitely the best hockey games during the era. Yes. Last line, that checks out. I just took my first sip of morning coffee. Chop busting comes after it kicks in. There you go. I understand. You got to you can't just jump into the ball busting. You got to work your way into it. I understand. It's a quality issue. You got to make sure the quality's there first. You know, I get it. And I appreciate that attention to detail. Yuck. Who's shooting me? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. It's cool how they make the sounds come out of the controller. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I hear some breathing going on. We got a little breather. Oh, my. Just like on Airplane. I like this gun. This is there's something about the way this gun feels. I just like how it feels. It's very effective. Let me go back the other way. There's something the other way. Down this way. Marines, we're at 5% ground. Oh, where did you come from? You were hidden in this room. How dare you? They're sneaky. I think I got this for free on PC because I owned Quake 2 already. When they did all those updates, I got all that stuff for free on PC. That's definitely the ideal way to play, but this is good too. This is not bad. It's running really nice. All right, back to the check of the chat. Hell says the Sega sports games were also over the top. Had a lot of fun with the sports games back then. Hell yeah, dude. PJ says the Genesis NHL games made more people hockey fans than actual NHL did. Well, that might be true. That might be true. Dan Wiley, 2002. What's up, Dan? Hello, Dan. Hello, Dan. Hello. He says, hey, Cy. Battlecat Jon Snow and chat. Battlecat Jon Snow is chilling on his heating blanket right now, enjoying the warmth. He's chilling. He's not doing nothing. Hell says the fast action and lights made it worth it in those games. Hell yeah, dude. Dan says, why are Quake 1 and Quake 2 completely different games? I know, right? Totally. And Quake 3, too. Quake 3. Every Quake, and then Quake 4, they're all different. Every Quake is vastly different. They're all very, very different games. It's just the thing that Quake does. I don't know. I don't think there's anything over here. If I climb up here, no. Well, here we go. Forgot about this over here. Oh, I gotta blow that up. Yeah, I gotta find a rocket launcher. Hey. Where do you come from? Up there? You drop down or something? Who's still shooting at me? Gonna do the thing right! Alright. Bassarino, weird? Sigh, I took one phone call and things got weirder without me than they normally do. Okay. Last line, the things you miss out on. Indeed. Yeah, I need to get over there. Is there a grenade? No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Blaster, shotgun, machine gun. Yeah, I don't have anything that'll get through that. Damn it. Damn it! Stupid game. Oh wait, there's another path over here. Oh, that's the way out. I'm not going that way. Ooh. I got to take a little break, guys, real quick. I'll be right back. It might be a few minutes, so if you need to stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, give me a couple minutes here. I'd say maybe 5 minutes, maybe. But I'll be right back. Sorry about this, but got to take a quick break. What's a phone call? Yeah. You'll have to come back to blast that. Yes, I will. Neo Geo NFL. Oh, yeah, the Neo Geo one. That one's cool. If you're still on the first stage, I think you do come back here. Okay. Okay, well, maybe that's the case. I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Oh man, I'm so sorry about that. Wow, I had to take a break. A little situation there. I'll tell you exactly what it was, and I'm not embarrassed to tell you. I hadn't had caffeine in, I guess, 3 days. I'd been drinking like water and juice and stuff, and as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I went and bought some Colombian coffee, and let's just say I had to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. Stuff was not going to wait. Wow. Anyway. All right, let me check the chat again. Let's see. Okay. Bassarino, I believe that's phonographic owning call. What? I don't know what that. Okay. Dan says there's a red box where I live. I wonder who is there still a red box? I thought red box was gone. Wow. I don't know if that's activated. The Geek Storian, Nick, Mr. Storian. Hello, sir. Good morning. How are you? Yes. Yeah. Stop it. What's up? What's up, Nick? Bassarino Dan, that's for the secret agents outside your window. They're watching you. Oh man. No. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Colombian coffee. Yes. I'm the same with nicotine. There you go. You know what I'm talking about, Dave. You know what's up. I used to smoke. It's been a long time, but I used to smoke. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. All right. Oh, where you at? How dare you? I love that the sound comes out the controller when you shoot. That's cool. It definitely, it shakes and makes the sound. It makes me feel good. I feel like I'm shooting a tiny little gun. Sai ignoring me. That is 3 messages I counted. He didn't read. We're on to you. Oh, wow. 3 messages that I didn't read? Okay. Bassarino, Geekstorian, been driving to escape the snow, the things we do for our livings. Indeed. Indeed, sir. Now, if I missed reading your stuff, that was not intentional. Oh, no. I was up... God dang it. How dare I do that? I am the worst gamer ever. The worst gamer ever. I'm worse than Conan O'Brien. Still have to come back here when I get the thing to blow that up. Man, I can't believe I did that. That was so dumb. Stupid. That was stupid. You're stupid, Cyrus. You're dumb. You're so stupid. All right. Okay, I have to get over there. I don't remember this. Okay, we got to lower the drawbridge. How does this work? Do I shoot it? Yeah, I'm not shooting it. Yeah, shooting it's not the answer. That's not the answer to this problem. Wow, I can't believe I don't remember what to do here. Marines, we're at 5% ground force operational status. Nick says, yeah, the snow's bad on the East Coast, man. Be safe. Last line, no snow, but it is both cold and windy. I'm too much of a baby to deal with both. Well, nobody Nobody's a baby like Texas. We get a little bit of anything and we freak out. But we have a different situation with ice and stuff. Okay, so how do I need to... Is this a door? Can't go in there. Last line, the leader has it out for windmills. I do for wind in general. Okay, I got you. Nick says, my cat would agree with you. It's too cold. Here we go. To go outside, stay inside. Mind you, my cat would like it to be 80 degrees or more all the time. It's supposed to rain all day here. All right. What the hell am I supposed to do? I can't remember. I can't remember. Maybe it's one of those things you come back to, like you're talking about. Because I don't remember what to do here. I'm pretty sure that switch lowers that drawbridge, but I can't do that. So, interesting. So I guess I do gotta go on and come back to this. Unless there's something I'm not remembering. It's supposed to rain all day here. I still hate high heat no matter. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The heat. It'd be bad. The heat be a thing. Nothing over here. Okay. Okay, we'll move on. If your neighbor has a cat and you both see each other frequently, is it your cat too? The question isn't, is it your cat? The question is, are you the cats? Does the cat own both of you? Because that's really what happens. We don't own these animals. If they decide to go, they're going to go. And if they decide that we're going to go, we're going to go. Cat's in charge, buddy. And the fact that you seem to not understand that is troublesome. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just the shotgun. Okay, I thought I was about to get something good. No. Pharaoh Man. What's up, dude? Dude, I first played this on PS1 back in the day, was obsessed. PlayStation 1 version is pretty good. This actually has the N64 version on it. I couldn't believe they put it on here. They didn't put the PlayStation 1 on here, though. Oh, hi. Ouch. Really? Oh, somebody else? Where you at? Okay. I don't know how to get that quake symbol. I think I have to maybe rocket jump to get to it. I don't know. Which I can't rocket jump because I ain't got no rockets. I can barely jump, let alone rocket jump. Let's switch. Last line, I think it's probably because the N64 version, they made some special changes to it. I think the PS1 is technically more faithful to the level layout of the PC, but N64 made some various changes. Yeah. I think I've heard that the PS1 version was more accurate. Hell says, reminds me of the first time I played Doom 3 on Xbox since I didn't have a PC that could run the game at the time. Yeah. Doom 3 on Xbox is really good. Yes, the N64 lacked the metal soundtrack, but it was still a fun port. Yeah, I have to get up there to get that thing. Man, the flies they come really fast in this place. Uh-oh, they set the alarm off. Yeah, I don't know how to turn off the alarm. I guess I can't. Oh, there's the armor. Oh, I missed it. I went too far. God dang it. Let's try again. Oh, that's back the other way. There we go. So that must be activated to use it. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. I didn't realize there was a compass in this. Oh, how dare you. Die, damn it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I finally got a grenade. Oh, look at that. Hang on before I go in there. Oh boy, this is a big boy. Okay, we got him. A little worried for a second there. This is a room I just cleared.
Communication uplink established.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Pharaoh Man, yeah, N64 liked the metal soundtrack. Bass Reno, uh-oh, guys, the rain is turning to flakes. No! No! Hill says, the way this game looks really reminds me of Unreal Tournament. Yeah, there was a certain look to a lot of stuff back then. Last line, that was the way of 3D games back then. I remember having a discussion with someone saying they liked the software look more because more definition, even though it was slower, 3D accelerated. Well, see, I'm doing the unfiltered. That was the only problem I had with 3D acceleration back in the day, was it filtered all the textures. I think you could like disable that some way. But yeah, that was my biggest problem with it, because the software mode did have a very different look to it. Excuse me. Pharaoh Man, I vividly remember going from the PS1 Quake 2 graphics to Quake 3 Arena on Dreamcast. Was blown away. Yeah, it was a big difference. Big difference. Especially if you had the VGA for the Dreamcast. Man, it still looks really good. Pharaoh Man, I love, yeah, Dreamcast is, yeah. Dreamcast. We all have, I think we all agree that the Dreamcast was ahead of its time in many, many ways. We've talked about that on my channel many, many times also. But yeah, it was the first true next gen, like PS2, Xbox, GameCube. Dreamcast was the first one in that next gen. And it was, unfortunately, I mean, we all agree its life was drastically cut short because of whatever reasons. You can, the reasons that happened. But Dreamcast has a special place in our hearts. It always will. What was that noise? That's what it was. These little bastards. Wow. Hell says the days from where we the days from where we had to choose from hardware or software mode. Yeah. Dreamcast was my first emulation console too, because of the systems it could emulate. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. There was something really special about throwing NES games and Master System games and all the different stuff you could put on there, and playing it on a CRT on your Dreamcast. That was really cool. Yeah. Sega. Oh, yeah. Sega, if you're in the down under. But Sega. Last line. That or Xbox is probably for a lot of people. I have done emulation on both. I've never owned an original Xbox, so I never did emulation on that. I played it. I played some emulation on it when I went and saw Max up in the north of here in the, when I was hanging out with him at his lake house. But I never actually owned an OG Xbox. Mentioned that before. One of these days I'll get one. I'm obviously not in any hurry to get one, but I've never owned one. I have played the crap out of Xbox, just never owned one. Okay. Ah, the switch. We found the switch. Ah. There we go. Now we're cooking. Ouch. Dude, that was not cool. I'll turn my back for 1 second. I already been this way? You. Wow, the little bastards are something else, aren't they? Alright, so now we can get in over here. Now we can do our thing. They look a lot tougher than they are. Oh, I could have got that and fought them. That's what I should have done, probably. That goes down the elevator. We're not going to go there. Not yet. Damn it. There's a whole bunch of you guys down here just hanging out in the dark. What were y'all doing down here? Kind of suspicious. I guess that's everything that's down here. Damn, I wanted to get that that upgrade, but I don't really need it for anything. I guess I can take the elevator. Who's shooting at me? Or maybe nobody. Maybe I just thought I heard something. Ooh. Trophy earned. Established communications. Nice. You have grenades now. You wanted to go back in that hole. Oh, I forgot about that. Games like Riddick, Doom 3, and Half-Life 2. Yeah. I got one of those Riddick games on my PS3. And I played the crap out of Half-Life 2 on 360 and on PC. If I can go back and do that thing that we were talking about. I wanted to find a rocket launcher. I guess I could do grenades though, right? Hey. What did that open? Oh. What is that? Oh, it opened that. I love just goofing around, exploring this stuff. It's fun. Let's see. Last line, too late now. Oh, okay. Fairman, is this the ray trace version? No, it's on. Yeah, it's on PS5. Yeah. Yeah. The ray trace one is funny on PC. I have it on PC as well. I have this version and the ray trace version both on PC, and this version runs way better. Like the ray trace one, it's kind of like it doesn't have all the enhancements. Maybe they've added more now, but like when I played it, it did have ray tracing, but it was missing some stuff. Like it wasn't. I thought this version was better. This version on PC was better than the ray traced version. But that's my opinion, man. It's like my opinion, man. Oh, there we go. Ouch. That dude was just running around like a maniac. He's a maniac on the floor. Hell says, finish Dragon Quest 2 for now. Oh, okay. Cool. The new remake one, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the OG or the new one? I want to play those new ones. They look really interesting. A little bit expensive, but I do want to play them. I just spent ridiculous amount of money on a PS5 Pro and a 2 terabyte SSD and an extra add-on CD-ROM. The hell am I talking about expensive? I'm bitching about a $30 game. Yeah, piece of cake. I'll tell you what, if I had to pay for everything that I just bought all at once, like if I wasn't like making payments on my PS5 and everything, there's no way I could afford to do it. Like, it's just way too much money. And it's stupid to spend that much money on something like this, but I never said I was smart. I've never made that claim. Anybody that ever says, Cyrus thinks he's so smart, clearly has never listened to me talk. Especially about myself. Yeah. I am not a smart man, but I know what love is. Love of video games, anyway. Okay. Do I go up there again? I think I might be. Might be. No, I don't think I'm supposed to go here. No, not yet. Let's see. You need to spend $40 for the GBA Pokemon ROM. So sweet. Dude, I'm going to tell you this. I have never played any of those Pokemon games. The only Pokemon game I ever played was the one on the phone, Pokemon Go. And I think I played, okay, I take that back. I did have Pokemon Stadium 2 on my N64 for a little while. I owned the cartridge. I didn't really get into it. I was like, okay. And then I had that one where you take the photographs, and I played that one a little bit. And that one was okay. It was a little fun. But other than that, I've never played Pokemon games. I never played any of the RPG ones. Not on Game Boy or Game Boy Advance or 3DS. I've bought them for my brother. I've given him several. I think my brother's played every single Pokemon game. He's really into that. But I don't even understand it. They have all these versions of their games that are the same game, just have a different name or something. I don't even understand what the games are. So, but if anybody's really into Pokemon, good for you. I mean, I'm sure it's a great series. It's just I never got into it. Let's see. Hell says the new remake. I just beat the Dragon Lord. Oh, nice, very nice. Flash Dance. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Hell Tangible. Waited a lifetime for them to finally do justice to Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Yeah, I really want to play those, man, because I love the original Dragon Warrior. I never played through the other ones. I've only played through the first Dragon Warrior, but I played through it many times. I played through it like 4 or 5 times. I really liked the first Dragon Warrior. So I think I should do that. I wanted to play through them on the remakes they did on Super Nintendo, but this one looks so good. Like, I do want to play through that because it does look really good. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. Those remakes they did. Let's see. Pharaoh Man, the Quake 4 science where you get turned into Strog with some trippy bottom. Oh, yeah. I liked Quake 4. I know it didn't really get much attention. People kind of forgot it even existed, but I liked Quake 4. I thought it was fun. The scene where yeah, I know what you meant. I got you. Last line, I tried a few times. I can't do it. Most recently I tried was Pokemon Sun on the 3DS. I mean, the people that are really into Pokemon, they love that stuff. They'll buy everything. Like I said, my brother, my older brother, buys everything Pokemon, and he's played them all, and he loves it. But it's not for me. I mean, maybe it would be for me, but I never got into it. Because I do love RPGs. I do. But that one, for some reason, just didn't ever click with me. Hell says, praying they remake Dragon Quest 4 and 5 eventually. I got to catch up, man. I got to play through those. Pharaoh Man, Pocket Monster found out is what Pokemon stands for. Never played them earlier. A little before my time. It is funny. Let me say this. It is funny that the concept of Pokemon is that you go and capture wild animals and force them to fight each other. It's like, didn't Michael Vick get canceled for the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny that this is a kid's game. What's the premise to the game? To make animals fight each other. Like, wait, what? And just everyone's okay with this? Like, I don't know. It's funny. It be like that. It be like that. Okay, here's something over here. Probably upstairs or something. Did I miss this before? I think I did. No? What about this? No, can't go there. I never played Pokemon or Paper Mario. I never played Paper Mario either. That's funny that you say that. I've never played that either. I think I have it on the service, right? The Nintendo service? Nintendo Switch Online? I never played Paper Mario. I never played Mario RPG either. Even though I did own a cartridge, it was the Super Famicom cartridge. It came with like I don't remember how I got it. Maybe I got it with a lot of games or something, because it's all in Japanese, so I couldn't play it. But I did own a cartridge of it for Super Famicom. Last line, they need to make a Michael Vick Pokemon ROM hack, change all the Pokemon to different breeds of dogs. They do not need to do that, last line. That is not something that needs to happen. What a terrible suggestion. I mean, it's funny on the surface. Oh, I bet I shoot that. Yeah, that's what I had to do. Shoot the thing. Oh, and that opens that. I see. What's this do? Something. Okay, I need to go here and get this stuff. Nice. He came from down here. Oh. Okay. What do we got up here? Oh, grenade. Ichuta. That's what every time I hear him talk, I hear that that droid from Empire Strikes Back that C-3PO runs into. He's like, "Oh, how rude." Ichuta. Sounds like he says eat shit. I don't know what he actually says, but that guy's crazy looking. That is a cyborg right there. Wow, there's a bunch of them down there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Who's shooting at me? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, wow, another one. Nice. So many of these dudes. Nice. Squished them. See if I can get him with the... There we go. I could have put him in the lava. That's what I should have done. Dropped him into the lava. I hear somebody down there. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Let's see. Last line. They need to make a Michael. I already read that. Dragon Warrior NES. Yeah, that's what I played. Was Dragon Warrior on the NES. Last Mario games I played was DS New Super Mario Brothers GameCube Double Dash. Wow, that's been a minute then. I guess Wario on GameCube also counts. Would like to play Twilight Princess again. We'll have to pull the GameCube out to do it. I never played through that one. My daughter had that one, and I never played through it. I have it on my my Wii U. I have the remake version. I need to play that At some point, I'll break the Wii U out again. It's hooked up to my TV, so I don't want to move it. But yeah. Last night, something tells me Cyrus likes the video games called Quake 2. He's been playing for a bit. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Dan Y 3PO loves R2D2 as a brother. Well, I think that's true. I think that's true. I don't want to like put words in their mouths, but yes, I believe that. Last line, weird they call it that considering there's no Quakes, much less two of them. Yeah, there's no what false advertising. More lies, more lies. Guess I need to go this way. What's down in there? You see that? What is that? Some kind of monster? Giant fish? Wow. Is it dead? Yeah, I got it. Oh, there's another one. Wow, I totally forgot there's giant fish or whatever. That's crazy. It's a good thing I saw it because I was going to jump down in there. I guess I would have seen it when I came down here. That's interesting. Oh, that's a way up. Okay, look at that. Oh, can't go that way. Come on. What was that down there? Nothing? Ah, now I can go over there. Oh, I could just run that way. I didn't even realize that. I could just run across the thing. Ah, get up there. Come on. There we go. Ah, I jumped off. Jumped too many times. Stupid. Where are they at? Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Wow, that scared me. Oh, he's going to fight that guy? Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. Sometimes the enemy's, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as they say, right? Oh, so now we've opened up this. Let's go back to where we were. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that goes back that way. Oh. Oh, hello. Okay, hang on before I go in there. What does that say? Warehouse? Supply station? Yeah, it was a fun game. I liked the game. I never had beat it. I like the river monster documentaries. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I know it's not retro, but I highly recommend Boomerang Foo with Friends. I don't know what that is. So I got a jump scare, indeed. All right, I'm going to play something else. We've been playing this for a minute. See, look at this. When you go to play, you got Quake 2, 64, Ground Zero, The Reckoning, all these. It's quite a bit. It's very nice. Very nice. I like. Yes. I enjoy it. Let's mix it up. Let's play something very, very different. Very different. Let's see. How about... Yeah, I haven't gotten anywhere in Spider-Man. Like, nowhere, basically. I just barely played it. Because all I would do is, like, when I want to play is just, like, swing around and swing on everything. I don't even really know what I'm doing in this game. Pierre joins the chat. What's up, Pierre? Bonsoir, Pierre. Oh, Pierre. You guys need to check out Pierre's channel. Diamax Retro Gamer. It's very cool. He's just started up. It's very cool. Look at this, 1%. I literally have done nothing in this. Let's check our settings. Performance Pro, Fidelity. Yeah, we don't want to do that. I guess we'll do Performance Pro. We're not doing 120 hertz. I did try an experiment to see if I could do 120 hertz on stream. No, it ain't happening. My internet connection is not great. See, I don't even remember how to play this game. It's a good thing it tells you stuff like that, because I don't even remember what I'm doing. I should just start the whole game completely over, because I don't know what I'm doing. Spinning around like an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. YouTube doesn't support 120 hertz. Oh, well, there you go. It ain't gonna work even if I wanted it to. Pierre says, thanks. My channel is Diamax Retro Gamer, and I stream retro gaming from Monday to Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. There you go, guys. Definitely check out Pierre. Definitely. If you don't check out Pierre, I feel like I don't know if I can be friends with you. You know, like, do you not like Pierre? Like, what? Like, something's wrong if you're not. You know, if you don't like Pierre, I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. You better have a damn good reason, because I'm like, I don't know, man. That's weird. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to Spider-Man. I don't know what I'm doing on that. Here we go. Let's play some Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Pierre thinks my channel is... I already read that. Da-da-da-da. Yes. Go have a croissant, Cy. Criterion. You know, I bought this on PC, the remastered one. I had the old one also, but I bought the remastered one. I bought it on PlayStation. The only one I didn't buy it, I didn't buy it on Xbox. I don't think I didn't. Maybe I did, but I don't think so. And I haven't bought it on Switch. I'm sure it'll run good on the Switch too, but I don't think it runs that great on the regular Switch. I'm not sure because I don't know. I never played it on Switch, but I just feel like that's the case. I feel that way. It's all about feelings. Feelings. Graphics setting. Maximum. Yes. All of the graphics. All of them. Da, da, da. Okay, extras. No. Okay, that's good. We're good. Car. Let's see. Boulder Desert. Camaro. Challenger. I think I'll pick the Challenger. I don't like the Camaro. It's okay. I'm just not a big fan of it. Colors. Let's see. Oh, I like that color right there. Inferno Red Crystal Pearl. Ooh, that's a nice name for a color. Last line, you gonna get Resident Evil 9? I'm so far behind on Resident Evils. I'm gonna have to play through 7 and 8. I have to play through a bunch of them before I get to 9. So eventually I'll get 9. I'm sure my daughter will get it right away, but you know, she plays all of them as soon as they come out, basically. But I'm very far behind. Obviously, you know that. I haven't played to the second one, the remake. Hell says, I have Hot Pursuit on 360, PS3, and Xbox One. It's a great game. It really is. Dan says, any stories about I'll go to sleep in a bit and then you'll play games and it is the early hours of the morning. Pick a Lotta car? I don't know what that means. Okay. There we go. Oh, I hit the wrong button, I think. Oh, there we go. It's the right button. I knew what I was doing. Oh, maybe I didn't. I didn't. Now I do. Yeah, I know. Last line. I'll get to it. I tried playing 2 Remake and didn't realize you had to know the clues from the original to progress. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. It's been so long since I played 2. Sheesh. I hit the wrong button there. That's the brake. I'll figure it out. There we go. Hadn't built up any of the nitros. This game is so good looking. Oh man. Oh God, oh man. Oh boy. You ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Isn't that right? It's like if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Oh boy, get over there. Damn it, I screwed that up. Wow, screwing everything up. Let me change my view. No, I think this is a mistake. Yeah. Some games I do that view really well, and some games I don't. This is one I think I need to see a little further down the road. So many alternate paths in this game. That's what I love about this game. You can play it, have a different experience like every time you play it. You learn all the paths, you know, you can really pull out ahead easily. Well, I could have done better. Third place, yeah. Definitely could have done better. Lada is a cheap Russian car. Oh, thank you, Pierre. I didn't know what that meant. Okay. Last line, I hadn't played Original 2 since PS1 era and played it through just fine. Everything you need to beat it's provided in the game. Okay, well, there you go. That's good. Hell says, still remember my baby sister got a little dizzy watching me play this back in the 360 because of how things were going. I could see that. Last line, it is weird that Need for Speed seems to change for just about every game, with a few exceptions. Yeah, every game is a little different. That's why I own so many of them, because they're very unique. You know, I own a crap ton of Need for Speed games. I love it. I love the series. I will say though, there's one game that I think the graphics peaked on. The graphics for this are very good. Don't get me wrong, but there's something they did for. There's this one that I have on PS 3, I think. It's just called like Need for Speed. Maybe that's what it is. But the graphics are really impressive. Just something different about the way they did the graphics on that one. I mean, there's several of them that have very different graphics, you know. There's one of them that's like cell shaded or something. There might be more than one like that. But they're all good. I like all the Need for Speeds. Okay, what can we use on this? Can't use that. Just the one car, I think, is the only thing I can use on this so far. Yep. Lancer Evolution X. Let's do the orange car. Known as Evo to its I was looking at file sizes for Resident Evil games on Steam. Word that Resident Evil 8 is less size than 6, despite 9-year differences. The release of 7 almost doubles 8. Wow. Steve Dadian. What's up, Steve Dadian? Steve. Welcome. That's nice looking rain effect or water effect on the track. It's very nice. Oh, come on. Straighten up. Fly right. Oh boy, come on. Wow, that didn't help me. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close. I'm in danger. Guy's right on my ass. I could have took that shortcut right there. Whoa, hello. We did it. Oh, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Steven's in the house. Now it's a stream. There you go. Last line. The rear view mirror looks weird. Almost like everything is snowy behind you. Yeah, they did a different effect on the rear view mirror for this game. It's interesting the way they did it. It's almost like Batman Detective Vision or something. And so I thought it wasn't all about graphics. It's not all about graphics. It's not all about graphics. Graphics are nice, though. Bentley, oh my. Oh my. Have you ever driven a Bentley? A Bentley, sir. It's a Bentley, sir. Tell you, Continental. I say, a race with a Bentley Continental. Pierre says, you are the Max Verstappen of Need for Speed minus his millions of dollars. I am definitely not the Max Verstappen. That dude is a monster. That dude is a beast. He's a machine. He's more of a machine now than man. Twisted and evil. If I was to say who I am in the world of F1, I would be... Oh my God, what is that guy's name? Damn it. The English guy that used to be for Williams, I think he moved to Ferrari now. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Damn, I haven't watched it in a minute, so the names are eluding me at the moment. My brain, it's old. It doesn't work that well. Hell says, would be nice if my friend were still around for us to play Need for Speed Most Wanted on PS3. Yes. It's a good one. That's a good one. Open world Need for Speed. It's a good one. Last line, there's disturbing lack of cops for a game titled Hot Pursuit. It's the different modes. See, like they have these other modes with the SCPD. That's your Hot Pursuit stuff. And then there's modes where the cops are after you as well. It just depends on what you're doing. Cops are at the dinner. Yeah, something. Pierre the lesson. The cops are on strike in that game. Hell says cops come out hard on some races, and of course you can play as the cops. Yes, Chase HQ. There you go. That's a good game. I like that one. That's a fun game. Pierre says for Ferrari, it's Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. Oh, that's not who I was thinking of, though. I'm thinking of that dude that looks like me when I was young. He actually looks a lot like me. He's a British guy. He might be for Williams. It's neither one of those guys. It's not Hamilton. It's not Charles Leclerc. That's I can't remember his name. But he looks like me when I was like 22 years old. He has the hair parted in the middle and everything. Let's see. Last line, I'm guessing you probably watched Top Gear. A little bit of Top Gear. It's a fun show. Let's see here. I don't really like doing the cops. I can't remember how to do all their stuff, so it frustrates me sometimes. Mission Beach. What is that freaking dude's name? I'm trying to remember. Ugh. I'm going to have to look it up because I can't remember. Hang on. It's going to make me crazy. No, it's not Signs. It's not Alvin. God dang it. Who am I thinking of? I know he used to race for Williams. No, definitely. I am definitely not Norris or Piastri. Piastri is basically. We used to always joke when we were watching. We were like, I had said that was Tom Holland. Norris was always winning. He was either one of. He was either Norris or uh, Verstappen. Piastri would win once in a while, but you look a little like William Shatner. Hang on, I'll tell you who I used to look like when I was young. I'm about to look this up and find out because I can't remember his name. Let's see. Why can't I remember him? George Russell. Thank you, Pierre. That's who I was thinking of. Oh my God, I'm sitting here trying to remember. Yeah, I used to look like George Russell. I used to look almost exactly like him when I was younger. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, George Russell is who I was thinking of. I always root for George Russell because of that. Whenever I watch him race, I was like, come on, George, we can do this. Oh, look at that car. That's nice. Gran Cabrillo. Oh, my. What color? Oh, look at these. Ooh. Maserati. Have you ever driven a Maserati? You have to keep your teeth clenched when you say Maserati. Have you ever driven a Maserati, sir? Italian power and elegance. Maserati. What color is a Maserati in your head? When you think of Maserati, what color do you see in your head? Red is Ferrari. When I think of Lamborghinis, I think of yellow or black. That's just what I think of. But what about Maserati? What color do you see? Hell says, I remember playing as the cops in this game. It really wasn't fun. It was more of a hassle. Yeah, I don't really like playing as the cops. I agree with you. I don't. Yeah. That is tough to argue against the black. It's very nice. The black is very nice. Maybe a baby blue? Baby blue? Last line, I don't know about you sometimes. But actually, baby blue probably look pretty cool. We're just going with these options here. Which of these should I pick? Is the blue? The blue looks pretty good. It fits with the logo. Or a violet. Maserotica. Oh, that's a whole different kind of thing. We're not into that here, Bassarino. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Pierre says, no, but I like to play Atari Jaguar. Atari Jaguar. Yes, Atari Jaguar. Luke says, speaking of William Shatner, did you see that he's putting out a rock album? Putting out a rock album, maybe. It'd be funny to put one out, though. A rock album? I remember he sang on Saturday Night Live, and then he sang in that one movie called Free Enterprise. He did the musical version of Julius Caesar. Hilarious. That was hilarious. I'm gonna go with the black. I like the black. Yeah, we'll do that one right there. William Shatner's badass. He's like 90 something years old. Brown with orange fast stripes. That actually might be pretty cool, Dan. You're joking, but that actually might be pretty cool. Wood grain. That would be funny. Wood grain. Oh boy, I bet this is going to be really hard. That's what she said. Yeah, these cars that go real... Oh, boy, that was close. I almost ran straight into that dude. These cars that go super fast, it's harder to control what you're doing. Oh, we got cops. You talking about Hot Pursuit? Here we go. The cops. Oh, look at that. That's cool looking. That's cool. Oh, shit. I was so busy looking at my thing, I ran right into that dude. Holy crap. That's not good. That is not what you want to do right there. What are you doing? Hell, I like you. You can come home and F my sister. What? That's a different movie. That's something else. Whoa, that was close. Oh, boy. God dang it, I couldn't turn back. Crap. Crap. Get off me, cop. I'm trying to drive here. You're a real buzzkill. That's okay, because I'm a cop blocker. I'm so far behind now. I'm sure. I don't know where he is. Wow, these freaking cops, man. They come up on me like I was standing still. Is that the other guy? Are we catching up? Maybe. Ah, damn. I T-boned that damn cop. That's not good. At least it starts you right so you don't fall too far behind. Because I'm sucking ass right now. Whoa, that was close. Oh, quit bouncing around. Actually saved me, I think. Damn. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I sucked. That was bad. I still got a medal. Yay, a precipitation trophy. Something. Participation. Precipitation trophy. Let's see. Bassarino, come on, Cy. Little mouse Kenny can change everything. Okay. Okay, Bassarino. Speaking of fast cars, I heard Bad Bunny had a Bugatti. He got rid of it for a Toyota Camry? Bugatti? Okay. That's interesting. Luke says, Bugs is my favorite of the bunny family. Well, there's a lot of bunnies, you know. My favorite is Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit. Is that part of the bunny family? I think so. Or there's plenty of bunnies to choose from, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Hell says, was fun taking out the cops before they could start chasing you. Yeah. Pierre, hi, Luke's my guru of N64. Indeed. The Lord of all N64. Luke is basically the Sauron of the N64. Yes. There goes your insurance rates. No kidding. Oh my gosh. Cops, please leave alone my friend Cy. They're not very nice, Pierre. They don't listen very well. They're just not. They're not good at that. Man. Well, we've been going for a while here, guys. Over 2 hours. Hopefully, you've had some fun hanging out today, playing some PlayStation 5 Pro. Just a few little games, mainly Quake 2, because I really got into that for a while. But Babs Bunny, yeah, Babs. I remember Babs. Luke is the N64 whisperer on N64. Yes. Last line, Hell Tangible, Luke's Awakening, Pierre, Bassarino, Dan Wiley. Let's see. There was Steve Dadian. Steve was here. We had. Did I say Hell Tangible? I think I did. Pharaoh Man was also here. I know the Retro Bro, John, stopped by for a minute. Let's see. Who else? We had Nick, the Geekstorian. He was also here. Geekstorian. He was here as well. We had the Geekstorian. We had PJ Smith, my buddy, my pal, my friend, my ColecoVision compadre. PJ Smith. Bowling master. Yes. We also had Metal Torso, another good friend. The Iron Chest. Metal Torso. Yeah. We had a bunch of good people show up today. That's as far back as I can get, so sorry about that. I like Rabbids Bunny. Oh, okay. Devastator Omega, what's up, dude? Welcome. Yeah, unfortunately, we're wrapping up here. We've been going for a while. And I like to go for a while, but sometimes it can be a bit much, if you know what I'm saying. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and your weekend. We will hang out again very soon. I will also be on Eugene's channel, the Epically Geeky channel. On Tuesday, we're going to hang out and talk about all the crazy stuff going on with the world of gaming, the crazy stuff at Xbox with the, Phil Spencer and all that, and just a lot of stuff going on. So if you're interested in that, check that out. Be sure to subscribe to Pierre's channel, Diamax Retro Gamer. He's just getting started, and he could really use your support because you really need his content. Trust me, Pierre is awesome. Everybody else, my friends Last Line and Luke's Awakening, everybody else that has a channel, you guys know about them already, and you should be subscribed to them. And if you're not, do it. Do it. Make it happen. Make it so. Engage. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.